Okay, today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to look for spots to set raccoon traps. A lot of times coon will like to follow these waterways to get to food sources like the cornfield right up there. There's also water it's at the bottom of this right over here, right there. And then on the other side there's more bean fields and stuff for more feed for them. So I'm going to put some traps on the sides of this culvert here. And then I'll put some more probably down by the water down there and up by the cornfield up there. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to make a video here, so stay tuned. All right, guys. A couple days ago I put this trap here along this culvert. I've been noticing that this year the corn, I don't know, ain't working for me. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to start putting like some Apple Jacks and marshmallows in mine because the corn is not working. So I got Apple Jacks and marshmallows in here. So I'm just gonna grab a handful of that, refill it. Hopefully I get one in a couple days. So I got that. I'm gonna put one more trap along the cornfield. Yeah, I've been really hoping for a coon this year, but it's been pretty hard. So I'm gonna put that there. Gonna put some of this coon call on it this time. Yeah, that'll be a finished set, and then hopefully in a couple days we have one here. I mean, it's been pretty rough, so I mean, perfect area for coon to come through. I mean, there's some tracks here, but just ain't working. So hopefully hopefully this works. I mean, something a little sweeter instead of corn that's all around. I mean, they're kind of used to eating corn, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So stay tuned on the next set. Another thing to look for when you're looking for coon, look for little trails or like under tunnels. Like you see tunnels through like CRP stuff, that's where you want to put your traps. I mean, you see food sources that the coons are going to, put a trap there. I mean, there's coon along here, no doubt. So yeah, we're gonna put this trap right here, and then hopefully in a couple days got one. We just put another trap right down there, about 50 yards away. Yeah, when you're looking, look for tracks, coon poop, anything like that that the coon have been using the area. If you can't tell that they've been using the area, don't put a trap there because you aren't sure. I mean, you can try, you might catch coon, but when I set traps, I look for a sign that knows for sure that they're there. Like all this thick stuff, they go through that. I can see tunnels through it. There's a trail right along the edge of the corn right there, and I know coon have been using it. I mean, half of these snapped off corn stalks and all these eaten off corn stalks right here, coon, because they peel them off, they eat them. I mean, there's trails going down through here, going to a water source down there. Look for stuff like that when you're looking to set a coon trap. You don't just want to go into the area, throw it up and like, oh yeah, there you go, got it, I'm gonna catch one. So look for those things when you're looking to set a coon trap. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we're at a barn here, and this barn hasn't been used in a long time. When you go into barns are good places to set traps for coons, because you see all this extra hay in the hay mow, and then you get up in here and you see coon poop and everything in here. And I'm looking around and I see this huge gap over here. This gap right there. See that big gap? There's so many coons there, and I've caught many coons up here before. I got trapped there, and then I got trapped right over there. And then another thing that caught my eye is when I came up here to set traps one day, there's a dead coon laying right there. So the farmer put poison in the barn and stuff, but hopefully there's a couple coon left that I can catch. So I got some traps up here. But yeah, I look at that stuff and I go into barns. They're always good places to set coon traps in barns and hay mows that haven't been used for a while. Like, if a barn hasn't been used for 5 years in the hay mows and you find an area like that where there's holes in the walls, just set some traps there. I mean, you probably catch a coon if you find some like tracks or coon poop or anything in the barn. Set traps there. It's a good spot. And there's all these windows here, and the bottom of the barn hasn't been used in a long time. So look for things like that when you're gonna go set a coon trap. It'll help you out on your next set. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna show you another spot. If you're looking for coons, I'm out here at our grain bins at the farm. Usually places you can find coons here. That over there was an old shed there. There is tin over there and everything, and there's always corn silage over there for the coon to eat or anything to get into. And then all that scrap over there, all those manure tanks and all that metal that's over there, and there's so much weeds and crap over there. There's probably some coons over there. And then there's a big ravine that runs down through the center of that, and it ends up right there. So I'm guessing there's coon in there because it's really brushy and there's a lot of holes over there. So, but I'm not setting traps there because I got traps on the back side of this silo, or yeah, grain bin. Those hay bales over there, I know the corn or the coon go over there. I got some traps over there, but this year hasn't been very productive. The last couple of years has. Over here I caught a coon earlier this year, over by the silo over here where there's corn silage. So this is always a good spot to look for when you're looking to set coon traps. You want to look for the old, all a bunch of crap laying around. Coon like to go in that stuff. You gotta look for feed for the coon. Where are they getting the feed from? You know, the grain bins, good spot. Any brushy stuff, anything that's really brushy, thick, they love that stuff to get into. So yeah, just look for that stuff when you're setting your next coon trap. When you talk about perfect locations, this is a perfect location. You got corn cribs, and then you got all this wood and stuff that's piled up here, and then you got the barn, and there's so much hay in that hay mow that I'll show you in a second. There's so many coon in there, you have no idea, because I've seen them before on these corn cribs at night when I'm shining by. There's a road right there, and then there's water here. There's water down in the bottom down there. This is a perfect spot for coon to be. There's no better place a coon would want to be than here. They got food, water, and they got this barn with so much hay in the hay mow. It's unbelievable. Walk around the back. There's the hay mow. You can see all the hay that's stacked up in there. It's unbelievable. It's perfect spot for coon. I've caught so many coon at this place that it's just unbelievable. And then you got this big patch of timber over here and those pine trees, and I got a trap right on the back side here of the barn. These coon like to come out of the bottom right there. They come out here into the cornfield before they chopped it. I got a trap right there because they like to go underneath there and come out there. Perfect spot for coon. I've caught in so many here and along the corn cribs. I mean, it's ideal location when you're talking about coon trapping. Okay guys, I'm setting a trap in this barn right here. There are so many holes in the walls and the coon are all over in here. So I thought this would be a good spot for a live trap. They're going to come right through there. And I'm blocking it off so they can't get on top or anything either. I have to go right into there. I got that side blocked off. Hopefully in the morning I have one. Apple Jacks, marshmallows, frosting, chocolate wafers. Good stuff. Hopefully they catch one. See you later. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed this video about how to set and where to set coon traps. I'll have a video coming out in about a week about where to set coyote traps and how to set them. And then after that, I'm going to have a video of all the catches I've got during this 2017-2018 trapping season. So stay tuned because it's going to be a fun one.